Welcome to Rockstar Doctor Life. I'm Alyssa Longo, and each episode, my guests and I will bring you fresh, fun ways to rock your life as a health professional and create a business that aligns with who you are and the life you want to live. Hey friends, hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I hope that something here might get you inspired or help you get grounded on a new direction you might want to take with your day, and just give you a reason to ask some new questions of yourself or think about things a little bit differently. I often think of myself as a mediator, as a facilitator of people's discovery. I think that's what a mentor does. Sometimes I coach and give really specific advice, but oftentimes I just like to get curious and ask people questions. And so my question for you today, and I will admit, I do feel I'm channeling Tina Turner. I feel like this song is playing in my head right now as I speak. What's luck got to do with it? Not what's love got to do, but what's luck got to do with it? How many times have you heard someone say to you, and maybe you have said this to someone yourself as well. Maybe you'll catch yourself doing this now that I'm bringing it to your attention. God, you've got such a great business. You're so lucky. Or look at you, you're in fabulous shape. You got the best hair, or your physical abilities. You can do all these athletic events, or maybe physically, you got a great body or some kind of physique or some kind of compliment that people are observing. You must be so lucky. Maybe, hey, you and your partner have a really amazing relationship. You guys are really lucky. Oh, your kids are really great. You're really lucky. I want to ask you, what does luck have to do with it? Really, people that have things in their life, if they have a great level of health, if they have a great relationship, a great business, great kids, sure, sometimes there's just good genetics. That's part of it as well. I'm a big believer in the nature and nurture combination of human development. But I also remind parents, if you have great kids, you're probably a great parent. So here's my thought for you today. How many times is it luck, or is it actually making really solid choices, conscious choices to achieve something that you want? And this is where we get caught up sometimes in the idea of hustle. And I've had people criticize me for the word hustle. And hustle sounds like a grind and it sounds like pushing always. I'm like, no, then just find another word. Because the truth of it is, if you want anything in this life, if you want a great relationship, if you want a beautiful home, if you want a rockin' body, you're going to have to make some choices to align yourself with making that happen. You're going to have to commit to communicating with your partner and making time for each other and being understanding. And maybe you're going to have to work at finding some professional help, or maybe you're going to have to work at understanding what stresses people or people's emotional triggers or wounds, or just the simple, day-to-day considerations. That takes work and effort and choice. If you want a really amazing business, you're going to have to make choices for that. You're going to have to find the right people to support you. You're going to have to find the right people to work with you and your team. You're going to have to learn how to effectively share your message and market your business effectively. You're going to have to learn how to get better at the services that you're offering. You have to make conscious choices to make that business succeed. It doesn't just happen overnight. And anyone who says that there's an overnight success, I'd go ask them the questions. Really, it seems maybe to you like it's been an overnight success, but chances are it's been years in the making. And there's been a lot of hard work that you didn't see. So, in any part of your life, if it's your physical health, if it's your relationship, your business, I want you to ask yourself today, is it luck? Or, am I making choices? And if you're making the choices that align and get you the results that you want, then I want you to sit back and own it and celebrate it. Because if you've earned your success, that is worth honoring, that is worth noting. And sometimes people need a reminder to take that step back and appreciate how hard they have worked to basically create their own luck. But if you're sitting here today hearing me talk and you're thinking, and you're catching yourself that maybe you have said those words, you've observed someone else's success, again, in their health, in their body composition, in their relationship status, in how much money they make, whatever it is, and you said, they're lucky. I want you to check yourself. Maybe it's worth having a conversation with yourself or with that person to find out, did luck really have anything to do with it? Or did they make some really conscious choices to help get them what they wanted? I certainly believe that you can absolutely have it all. But you have to get clear on what all means for you. And what all might mean for me in my life and what it might mean for you in your life might be completely different. And that's okay. What I want to remind you of is that whatever you decide that you want, whatever you want to create, it's completely possible. You just have to make some choices to help get yourself there. I love the quote, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Because to me, that's the truth. The people who have what they want didn't have it because it just fell into their lap. They made some really conscious, deliberate choices. So, if you want to make your own luck, I'm going to remind you to, first of all, align yourself with your purpose. Find out really what makes your heart sing. If you haven't grabbed our Create Your Own Adventure guidebook, it's a pretty great freebie because it's a whole workbook that I've taught over and over again with many of my clients. It's 13 to 15 pages, and I get you to go through 3 exercises, 3 steps that really help you find some clarity. And once you have some clarity, you can start making different choices for yourself in your lifestyle and in your business. But find your own. So there's a show note. In the show notes, go on and check the link. And if you want to grab that, go ahead and grab it. It's on our website as well. But once you've gone through that process and you've figured out what your purpose is, what you actually want for yourself, then you're going to start to get luckier because you're going to be lit up and on fire and ready to start to do the work that's going to get you there. Whether that means taking better care of your health, whether it means really committing and investing in your relationship, if it means trying something new in your business. If your heart and soul is committed to it and it feels aligned with who you are and what you want, you're going to get luckier, I promise. The second thing I want to remind you is once you have aligned yourself with your purpose and your passion and what you actually want in your life, the second way that you can create your own luck is to actually do the work. Okay? So, if you're stuck on time management, go listen to the show I did on getting shit done and why they call me the queen of this, two of my best colleagues. If you're stuck on getting shit done, sometimes it's a lack of purpose, which again, go back and listen to episode number 2. Go do that work, get clear on what you want. But once you know that, you have to actually do the work. You might have to pull some later nights. You might have to find a way to manage your schedule to carve out some time for yourself to get in a run or to work with your trainer or to, change your diet habits or to commit to more time with family members who mean a lot to you, your children, your partner, your business. You're going to have to make some choices to move yourself closer to what you want. And that's where the hustle comes in. That's where doing the work is going to help you get luckier. So if you're feeling today like you're not lucky, everyone else has something that you don't, I want to challenge you gently, with great love and respect, to ask yourself these questions today and then recalibrate your expectations. If you are aligned with your purpose, you're doing the work, you're not hitting the goals that you want, you're still not feeling fulfilled, reach out. Maybe there are some simple things in your mindset. Maybe there's some simple things in your business that would make a powerful shift for you. Just reach out. Maybe there's some advice I can give you. I'd love to work with you if that's the case. If you're not feeling like you are where you want to be, there just might be something missing. So let's find the cause of that and get you rerouted. Let's do a course correct so that you can start moving closer to the place that you want to be. And if you are, feeling lucky and you're doing all this work and when you sit back, you realize that your life is actually pretty freaking good, then I want you to own it. I want you to own your luckiness because you earned every little bit of it and you know that it's not luck. Luck has got nothing to do with it. Your heart, your soul, your mission, and your commitment to actively pursue it and make the sacrifices that are required at times and make the conscious choices, getting up early for workouts or making the time to achieve, certain goals in your business, that takes work and commitment. And so if you've done it and you're doing it, celebrate it. Own your success. Feel good about it. And don't let anyone take it away from you. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's show. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Just feel free to reach out. Until next time, go be awesome and work smarter, play lots, embrace the hustle, and help others live their healthiest life. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Find out more about today's guests and everything else that we talked about in the show notes. You can also find all this content and so much more, including videos, blog posts, and how you can work with me on the Rockstar Doctor Life website. If you haven't yet reviewed the show, we'd love it if you headed on over to iTunes, subscribe, and leave us a review about what your thoughts are about future episodes for the show and what you like best. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram at Melissa Longo DC and of course on Facebook. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next time.